Mandy's prophetic ministry took another L in late March, leaving her once again adrift in uncertainty, and psychogesis needed fresh bait to keep her on the hook. This is how the demonic works to groom humans. If you were told right up front that one day you'll be doing occultic incantations to visit your past lives, you would say no. So the game is to get you emotionally and financially invested, then drive you to desperation where you're willing to try anything, and then offer a new level of sorcery to try. It isn't a coincidence that Mandy seems to level up in the occult after each embarrassing setback. She heavily promoted unorthodox Bible study methods, such as reading backwards and using magic numbers, after her February 15 fail. Then she threw herself into Mazzaroth after May 22nd. Then she found the Stardust equation after June 17. She found soulmates and past lives to justify her divorce during that public embarrassment in September. And then she found teleportation when she ran out of money. And when nothing had happened after a year, she was given lavish promises of being equal to God. When March came around, she faced another public embarrassment. You see, Mandy had once told her followers that the rapture would occur in 2023. In January, she bought herself a little more time by claiming the real New Year occurs in the spring because that was how calendars worked in ancient Israel, so it would technically still be 2023 until late March. Well, that excuse held her over until the end of March, and then the public ridicule began. Mandy scrambled in a sad attempt to smooth it over, but the damage was done. Embarrassed, unemployed, sleeping on an air mattress, and utterly unable to answer her critics after 13 months of fail, Mandy needed a miracle. Time for psychogesis to level up the game. Their initiation into the next level apparently occurred during prayer one night right around the deadline of March 26th. Cassie was given strange new instructions from psychogesis. She was told to incant the four corner angels, which enabled her to safely travel. For those keeping score at home, that is literal witchcraft. Now, the Bible mentions angels at the four corners of earth, but it doesn't say who they are or how long they stand there or any other information, and it certainly does not tell humans to invoke them. Kabbalah developed an incantation for them. When that incantation proved itself seemingly successful, it was picked up by other occultists and is now a standard ritual for all beginner witches. The purpose is for the four angels to ensconce you on all sides in kind of a protective bubble while you are vulnerable during astral projection or another such exercise. Once Cassie got the hang of casting her protective circle, it seems that astral projection was indeed the outcome. Cassie physically left Earth and went out into space to explore the constellations. She didn't have a vision. She was not shown information. She claims to have physically traveled through space. In other words, she was astral projecting from the so-called safety of an archangel circle. It does not get more Kabbalah than that. Upon returning, Cassie shared this information with the other Misfits, and they are now practicing with ritual tools like water measured in magic numbers to increase the effectiveness of their incantations. None of their supporters, not a single one, spoke up to Mandy or McKenna in a comment section expressing concern. No one was taken aback. No one said it was strange. In fact, their followers acted like it was about time. Alina, who clearly knew about it already, was happy to see McKenna share it in public. Eileen, who had clearly heard rumors about it, was glad to get the full story. Oh, wait a second, is that Eileen Newman? Yeah, that's Eileen Newman, defender of the light, don't you know? Mandy is not pulling her audience into witchcraft. They are pulling her. They have been grooming her and feeding her ego and letting her feel like she was in charge while they initiated her into a coven. The Misfits are now a literal practicing coven doing occultic rituals that have zero to do with the rapture. We can draw a straight line from reading the Bible backwards to studying the Mazzaroth to this. And every other rapturist who dabbles in Mazzaroth is only a few steps behind. But hey, anything to keep watching, right?